Alright, so today we're going to talk about preventive maintenance, which is simple. Most of you know what preventive maintenance is already. You go there, you get your oil change, you do all this stuff and that, but there are certain things you want to look for when you're doing preventive maintenance. By the way, just for records, this is my sweet living room couch. Usually the videos I post are me working, but I decided to do a little segment here about like automotive theories and practices and stuff like that, just so you know what you're doing when you get your car serviced, or if you want to do it yourself, you understand what you're doing. Simple inspections like when you get an oil change, and when you get it done here, what we search for is oil. When you pull the dipstick out, a lot of clues can be there. Obviously, but if the dipstick is dry, you've got you're burning oil, leaking oil, so that's an issue. If the engine oil is dirty, on older vehicles, 100,000+ miles, your engine's not going to be what it looks like when it came out of the bottle. That's just not going to happen. What you do want to do is just go ahead and look at it, and if it's black, like almost black, whatever, replace it. No matter what the mileage is, if it's less than 3,000 miles, you don't have to do exact 3,000 miles. If you go at 3,000 miles and the oil looks great, well then don't replace it. You have that leeway period of 3,000 to 5,000 miles, whichever one you choose to do. Now, when you wipe the dipstick off, if you see all varnish on there and it looks like it can't, like the varnish isn't coming off the dipstick, that's just it's contamination. So you see a lot of older cars because so many times of not changing the oil or it burning fluid. It happens, Same thing with transmission fluid. They dye it pink or red for the reason that you don't mix it up. Although I've seen people mix it up somehow and put the wrong stuff in there. You trying to join us? Anyway, transmission fluid, yeah, it's pink or red, and they dye it that reason for just to make sure that you don't confuse it when you're putting it in yourself. And if you check the transmission fluid and that is pink or red, well, that's good. It's still the color it should be. Those have higher tolerances. It's hydraulic fluid, so it has it has higher tolerances. So and it shouldn't burn. Hydraulic fluid does not burn. So if you burn transmission fluid, that's bad. It's a sweet ringtone. Alright, so we left off right when the phone rang about the ATF. Obviously, like I said, pink or red, they dye it that way so you can differentiate it. Brake fluid. Brake fluid tends to absorb moisture, and then you don't want that. It's going to happen, but you don't really want that. So check your brake fluid. Obviously, see if it's full and stuff like that. Make sure it's not dark colored or black or something like that. Obviously, you want to be the color it is, which usually is like a clear, really clear light brown, I guess you would say. Yeah, about a light brown. You want to make sure it's that color. And most of the reservoirs now are clear plastic tanks. That's what you want to just look in there and make sure that it's at the full line or it's good. You don't want moisture to get into your brake system. It could really do some damage. It could break brake lines, and it's gonna be a bad day for you. A bad day for whoever fixes it. If you get something to fix it, you're gonna be paying a lot of money to get that brake line fixed. So just take care of the brake fluid. There's all steps you're looking at when you go under the hood. Basically, this video is telling you what you should be looking at, what you should be seeing, what you should be observing while you were under the hood of your car. Looking at this. Let's say you're about to go on a road trip. Like, all right, let me look at everything. I'm about to go for a road trip in a week. Let me look at everything now and see what I should do before I go or shouldn't do before I go. And this is going to be the list of things. There's obviously more like tire pressure like that. This is just basically fluid. This is a preventive maintenance fluid segment. So brake fluid, you just got that. The radiator fluid. If you look inside the radiator, the filler, the reservoir housing, whatever, it looks crusty or foggy or dirty, just flush it, get it flushed, and get it replaced. It'll do wonders. It'll save you so much. So just do it. You don't want to break a radiator or get it, cause engine problems, anything like that. Just keep the fluid nice, keep it fresh, keep it clean. No matter what the intervals are, just keep it within reasonable limits. Don't cheat that like, oh, it's not 3,000 miles, I'm not going to get changed. If it looks like it needs to be changed, or the oil's dirty, like I said, just change it. If the fluid, you obviously don't change every 2,000 miles, but if you're there and you're like, oh, I think I can go longer. If you think you need to change it, just change it. The brake fluid, get it flushed. It's not going to be very often you get that flushed. Just get it flushed. It'll help you out in the end. It is easy procedure. It's very easy to do. So then the power steering fluid, that's also the same thing as transmission fluid. It's basically the same exact thing. Usually you put transmission fluid into the power steering fluid. It operates the same way. It just controls the tires. The tie rods and all that stuff are powered by transmission fluid. It pretty much hooks up to the power steering rack. Just basically keep an eye on the fluids. In your owner's manual you have a list. I'm making this video just to start the segment. Wow. To start the segment of what I want to do for. It's not. I'm not doing this on to get famous on YouTube. Like Aaron the Car Guy, he has all these videos that are great. Sky Kimmer has great videos. You can look at them and get all of it. They work for YouTube. They make their money off of this. It's great. So I'm just doing this as a business standpoint. That way, people can see what we do here, how we do it. It's fun for me to make the videos too. It just helps me, refresh my memory, get on track of everything. But that's what you want to do too. You just want to shop around, get your good mechanics. And this is just a segment we're going to start doing to help the customers, learn what we do here, learn about the stuff that's going on here. We always explain anyway, this is what we did, we tested for this, tested for that. But these videos are just going to, it's a business aspect, it's just going to be on the website. It's going to, be for everyone to view. And if you have questions or comments on that, you can subscribe, write us an email. We'll get back to you. If you have any car questions, ask us. We'll figure it out, help you out the best we can over the internet. It's the biggest form of communication now anyway, so feel free to write us, email us, call, whatever you want to do. And if you're local to Raleigh, just come check us out, see what we got going on, get your car fixed, spend some money. But yeah, just do these steps. We'll have more segments coming up. The next segment might be, something like basic theories of, automotive technology. Who knows? It's just going to be something to help you out. So, like I said, subscribe it, like it, write us, call us, visit us, do whichever you choose to do. And be safe if you're doing stuff. Good luck. Have fun.